Okay, guys, welcome to the offices of the Liberal Crusaders for Peace. That's Juli Endee will give a press statement, followed by brief session of questions and answers. The press statement concerns recent developments at the court. So, Ambassador Endee will take on the press now, after which we'll have the opportunity to ask some questions. Ambassador Endee.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Let me first of all give God the glory for the strength of me and my family, and unto all the legal counsel that have represented me and are still representing me today. I, Juli Endee, on December 13, received abuse, defaming my character, my reputation, and so I wrote the Minister of Justice at the time, complaining on a citizen of Liberia in the name of Nia Boagwa Opa Zienyen Justin Ma, aka Prophet Key. And I CC copied 21 organizations, including the U.S. Embassy, the U.S. State Department, the EU, the United Nations, ECOWAS, and other international council of churches, the Traditional Council, the Muslim Council, the Imam Council, traditional leaders, women organizations in Liberia. And then I decided to consult my family. I began stress based on the verbal abuse, my health, my businesses, my family. And so I decided that I believe in democracy and the rule of law. And so I decided to go to the court. And my counsel filed a lawsuit in my favor at two fronts. One in the civil law court, and number two in the criminal court. And the rate was filed in February, and so Nia Boagwa Opa Zienyen Justin Ma, because he had two names, aka Prophet Key, arrived in Liberia, and the sheriff went for the arrest of Prophet Key and asked us to appear in court. As a law-abiding citizen believing in the judiciary system, I went to court with my lawyers. Because in the criminal court, the government, through the prosecutor, from the office of the court, started the plead on the case. I'm not a lawyer, but I was in the court. Appearance was that he was coming, he had just come to Liberia. He should be taken, giving the leverage to file a bond and come back the following day. So Monday, we all appeared in court again, and in that court, we were told he needed to file a bond today by 1 p.m. And if he risks filing the bond, he will go to jail. My interest is not the jail, my interest is justice. To my utmost surprise, as about this afternoon, I saw on social media that the case has been dropped on the instruction of the legal advisor to His Excellency Dr. Joseph Yuma Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, who has all of us as citizens of this country. Bushi Ben Keita instructed the senator without the Ministry of Justice, the OIC from the Ministry of Justice. He instructed the prosecutor to drop the case without even having little respect for me as a human being, or as someone who believes in the law to have gone to the law. Unknowingly and unknowing to me, the case was dropped in a document. This is the first exhibit that I wrote the Ministry of Justice here. We were supposed to, I went to the court, I made a complaint. I gave evidence to the court. It was based on that to my legal counsel that they filed the case in the court. And the case that was filed in the court, the crimes was criminal coercion, menacing, disorderly conduct. It is not a civil matter that I took to the city court. It was a criminal matter that I took to the civil court. City court. We were supposed to appear Friday so that I take the witness stand. And the judge said, if he say he's not guilty, because if they say there was no evidence, why did they ask us to? And I said, I want justice. The judge called us into chambers. I said, no, I want justice. He said he came to plead with me, so we shouldn't go any further. I said, no, I don't accept the plea. Let's go to court and let's go to a forgery. Now we have come to justice now. The judge told him to appear, and which I am going to appear on Friday. I will be at the court because the judge at 9 a.m. So as a law-abiding citizen, I will appear. But for the legal advisor, who is only a legal advisor, he is not from the Ministry of Justice. He is just the legal advisor to President Joseph Yuma Boakai. So he's supposed to advise the president, but he instructed the prosecutor to drop the case without my knowledge. I feel it's unjust, and I called on the honorable court to look into this, because I believe in justice, I believe in democracy, and I believe in the rule of law. And if the rule of law must prevail, then we as citizens must abide by the rule of law of the country. This is a country of law, not a country of man. No man is above the law, including me. So I subject myself to the court, which I have done. So I'm asking the international community, as I wrote you and told you, that I am under tremendous stress and that I have been abused verbally. And so I'm asking the international community, I'm calling on all friendly governments, that I'm a law-abiding citizen. Let's go to the court, and if the justice passed by the judge, I will accept the outcome. I am willing to take the stand. I have all evidence in criminal coercion, menacing, and disorderly conduct, abuse. I have all the evidences, and I submitted it to court. I give it to my lawyer, and I have them. I'll give them to you. The whole world have this. Number two, the whole world have this evidence in court. I have this is it. I I made 25 of this. 25. So that everybody that wants it, they can get it. So you say you then, I'm supposed to appear in court and take the witness stand. I took witnesses. They asked me to bring only 5. Unknown to me, because the judge, we asked the judge gave a rate of near exit Republican. Why did the judge give a near exit Republican when we didn't have a case? Then you come and you put no prosecutor on the case without my knowledge. Without even saying you brought a case but you lack evidence or whatever, go to civil. You didn't say anything, you just instructed, use your power in your office as just a legal advisor to the president. You are not the legal advisor to Liberia. The Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, that's why it is different. So you instructed for them to do this. I'm asking the government of Liberia, I'm asking the judiciary, the Chief Justice is a woman and she understands as a judge, I am a woman. I've been abused. I've been had mental torture. I have not been able to work in my office. I have not been able to write any proposal. I'm the proposer for peace. I have not been able to write any proposal. And I'm going through this mental torture. I'm going through all of this. I have done nothing. I've worked in Liberia. I've worked 30 years of my life. I dedicated in this army, soldiers, this army, children, this army working for the women of Liberia. And you come and denigrate me, my integrity, and then you are supported by the advisor of the Republic of Liberia. I need justice. I need justice. I need justice today. I need justice. And I know that on the Supreme Court bench, they have women. Today is me. I've sacrificed my life. The government of Liberia, they owe me money they have not even paid. I have never gone against government. I support a butcher's government. Today, I need justice. If I don't get justice tomorrow, I am going with my supporter to the executive mansion. I'm going with my supporter to the executive mansion to ask the legal advisor to the president why he dropped the case against me. I've done nothing. I don't know who this guy is. And he defamed my character for the work that I have done. For this country, for the land. I've served every government that I've come and I've left a print. But the legal advisor, Juli Endee, told the president of the Republic of Liberia, he instructed the city court prosecutor to drop the case without my knowledge. I did not drop this case. I want us to go through the legal proceeding. Whatever judgment that comes with it, I will settle for it. I am going to the mansion with my supporter. And I'm going there to stay there until I hear from Juli Endee why they dropped the case. In the meantime, my case is still standing in a civil court. Criminal cohesion, that's what I said. Menacing, that's what I said. Disorderly conduct, and that's what's my file in the court. And I can prove it. And I ask the justice system to not fail me. If this justice system fail me, I will move to ECOWAS court. I trust in the judiciary. I trust in the law, in the rule of law and democracy, and it must prevail. I have been mentally, verbally abused by a man, and I'm taking a stand. And I need justice to prevail. Let us go through the court. If the courts tell me I am wrong, so be it. I bear all consequences. But until then, I ask every Liberian from all walks of life to stand with me for justice. I ask everyone that one way or the other I've touched your lives in this country, to stay with me. I will be going to the mansion tomorrow to ask Bushi Ben Keita why he dropped the charges. This is not abusing someone case. This is a criminal case. Criminal commission, I can prove it. And so I'm going to the court. And I need justice to prevail. I ask from all legal minds that I need justice. The reason I work with the TRC because I talk about justice. And I need justice now. The reason I dedicated my time with the TRC in the butchers and all of that, the True Reconciliation Commission, because I believe in justice. I need justice. I want justice. I must have justice. Whether it goes through the court process and proceeding and the result comes out, I'll accept it. But I want justice. I want justice for my children. I want justice for all women. I want justice today. I want justice tomorrow and justice forever.
Other guys, we can take up to 2 questions.
Let me ask my question. My name is Game Lomo. I report for the Peace Public Trust, and I report for Punch FM and the judicial reporters. Do you have evidence that the legal advisor to the president mandated the prosecutors to drop the case?
Instructed, yes.
Do you have evidence?
Yes.
Yes. Melvin from the analyst. Many times we do follow court proceeding, and we know that sometimes before cases are dropped, the other party can get involved or be in a know. Have you asked a lawyer? Were they informed, and what did they say?
I asked my lawyer. As I can see, my lawyer is sitting on my right hand. I was told they were not informed.
So what in case if you go to the mansion and you are not given attention tomorrow? When this?
The executive mansion was built in Liberia, and that's the seat of the president of the republic. And any citizen has a right to go and have a redress. I will get attention.
All right.
Yes.
Right. My name is Stephen Rawas from Joy. Like you said, you are accusing Councillor Juli Endee. Prosecution will drop this. You've been having your private lawyers who were also forwarding this matter. Were you in consultation with them before this incident? Did they inform you, or did you have any close connection or contact with those in higher authority before this action took place?
I was not informed, and then I saw it on social media. People called me, and I was like, no, the case is not dropped. So I called my lawyer, and then my lawyers follow up and found out that there is a document on the dot, and this document was signed today after the judge asked us to come in, and this is copy of the document. They told us to come on Friday, and today they have this document stating that the case is dropped with insufficient evidence. You didn't ask me for evidence that I didn't give. I have enough evidence. You didn't consult me. You didn't ask me. You said appear in court 9 a.m. You will take the stand. And in the middle of it I received, my lawyer then went to the court now and got this. They just signed it today. After we should have appeared. He should have had a bond by 1 o'clock. But prior to that, he had done a press conference that his government is not supporting him because they asked him to come. I have that as an evidence. So I have that as Exhibit 14.
Yes, Aaron Talu. Yesterday you went on the court along with your supporter, and which also impede the working of the court yesterday. And then you are also threatening to carry supporter at the grounds of the executive mansion tomorrow. Don't you think continuous carry a supporter will impede the working of the president that you want to lodge complaint to?
Thank you. First of all, let me change your words that you threaten. I did not threaten. I said I'll be at the executive mansion tomorrow. Another statement you made that I went in with my supporter. If you are a journalist and you are at the court, I walked in quietly into the court. I came outside before I saw a lot of women outside. So I did not carry my supporter to the court. I'm in the habit of carrying people. I'm a one-man army. I will go to the mansion tomorrow. I didn't come from the sky and fall. Even in my natural life, when I walk, I got somebody that behind me hold my bag, my document, I have a special assistant. I will go tomorrow at the mansion.
I heard you calling on your supporter
All over the world to stand with me for justice. To stand with me, I'm speaking English. To stand with me for justice. To stand with me for justice.
Okay, guys, thank you ever so much.
So folks, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. This will come to the conclusion of this live broadcast. This is to the Liberia Television. You are listening to the voice of the Cultural Ambassador of Liberia, Madam Juli Endee. She's been speaking on issues regarding the case between she and one of Liberia's social media talk show hosts, Prophet T. Thank you so much.